Relentless. From good to great to unstoppable. Relentless provides insights into the mindset of the most successful and accomplished professional athletes like Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan. Describe these athletes' attitudes and work ethics that make them unstoppable. In real life, being relentless is a state of mind that can give you the strength to achieve, survive, overcome, and be strong when others are not. When you keep going when everyone else is giving up. You thrive under pressure. You never let your emotions make you weak. That's when you become unstoppable. Grover lists down 13 rules for becoming relentless in life. This book is about discovering what you can do, getting results you never imagined, reaching the highest level of success, and then going even higher. Co-brand. Coolers, closers, cleaners. Grover mentions a three-tier system to categorize people: coolers, closers, and cleaners. Coolers are those who are careful. When given a job to a cooler, you get the desired result. Nothing more, nothing less. They are good at what they do. They can handle a certain amount of pressure when things are going well, but they kick the problem over to someone else when things get too intense. They are mediators, not decision makers. Closers. A closer can handle a lot of pressure. He can get you great results time after time. He seeks attention and credit. He is well aware of what others are doing and what they think of him. Closer is an ultimate competitor, but he would choose financial security over winning or success. Cleaners. A cleaner is never satisfied. He is always at the top of his game and delivers exceptional results every single time. Cleaners define what it means to be relentless. He sets new goals when they reach their personal best. They never settle. Cooler, closer, cleaner, good, great, unstoppable. You can be whichever you want. If you're going to be invincible, you've got to commit yourself into it. The relentless have 13 mindsets. There are 13 core traits of a relentless mindset. First, you keep pushing harder when everyone else has had enough. You get into the zone, shut out everything, and control the uncontrollable. Third point, you know exactly who you are. Fourth point, you have a dark side that refuses to be good. Number 5, you thrive on big game pressure. Number 6, when others falter, they instinctively look to you. 7, you don't compete with anyone, you simply attack your opponent. Number 8, you make decisions when others ask questions or suggest answers. 9 point, you don't have to love the work, but you are addicted to the results. Number 10, you'd rather be feared than liked. Number 11, you don't trust others, you rely on yourself. Number 12, you don't recognize failure. There is always an answer for you. Number 13, you don't celebrate your achievements because you want more. You keep pushing yourself harder when everyone has had enough. You have to do something you don't want to do every day. You have to get out of your comfort zone, challenge yourself to be uncomfortable, and push past the apathy, laziness, and fear. If you want the success of any kind, you have to be more comfortable than being uncomfortable. You have to push yourself past your own defined limits. You have to expand your boundaries. It would be best if you taught your mind to train the body. Physical dominance can make you great. Mental domination is what ultimately makes you unstoppable. Coolers don't take you the role they are not comfortable with. Closers take the role only when asked for it. Cleaners just do it. They don't wait to get comfortable with the situation. Cleaners do the work even before they are asked for it. So, when everyone else takes the back seat, cleaners take the wheel because they know what they can do. So, do the work. You get into the zone, shut down everything, and control the uncontrollable. A zone is a place with no fear, no intrusion, only focus and concentration. There is nothing involved as thinking shifts the focus from the task at hand to everything else. When you are in the zone, nothing else around you matters. You are completely detached from everything on the outside. Cleaners are calm and steady. When they are in the zone, nothing personal, business, or anything can affect them until they are ready to return. Make a routine that does not vary much. Do what you do every day. Never worry about the surroundings or the situations. Everything remains the same for you. You know exactly who you are. A lion runs wild in the jungle. There he attacks and kills at will. He acts according to his instincts, but put him inside a cage in a zoo. He lies there all day doing nothing. Just like the lion in the jungle, we are also born relentless. But as we get older, we are also caged with societal norms and limitations. Like the lions in the cage, we lose our ambition. Most people stay within the lines and follow the path where everybody else is heading. But cleaners learn to put aside limitations, restrictions, and doubts. They stop thinking and start learning about themselves. They trust what they know, they trust their gut, and take actions and decisions. They don't have to think about it. Those killer instincts are still there, somewhere inside us. They are waiting to be set free. So trust your instincts and take actions. That's the difference between coolers, closers, and cleaners. Coolers avoid taking the shot. Closers take the shot only when know they have a good chance at it. Cleaners go for it and make it happen. You have a dark that refuses to be taught good. Deep inside you, there's an undeniable force driving your actions, the part of you that refuses to be ordinary, the piece that stays raw and untamed, not just killer instinct. When you struggle about what you want versus what you know is right, you are wrestling with your dark side. You might want to fight it, but you will never win. That's what separates coolers, closers, and cleaners. Coolers try to fight their dark side and lose. Closers acknowledge their dark side but aren't able to control it. In contrast, cleaners harness their dark side into raw, controlled power. Cleaners don't respond to external stimuli. They drop all their inhibition and stop caring about what others think of them. They allow themselves to do whatever they need to do without fear. They harness their dark side and act instinctively. You're not intimidated by pressure, you thrive on it. Grover believes that there is no such thing as having a clutch gene. Being clutch means you only step up at the last minute. Not everyone can handle pressure and manage situations in crisis. A cleaner is always ready to step up. A cleaner puts pressure on himself to excel all the time, not just in some arbitrarily defined clutch situation. Every situation is a pressure situation. They embrace stressful situations. They utilize stress to get out of their comfort zone and perform at higher levels. Cleaners never feel external pressure. They only feel the pressure from within. So no one else can throw more at them than they've already put on themselves. They control their emotions and save energy for their performance. When everyone is hitting the in case of emergency button, they're all looking for you. There is a difference between confidence and cookiness. Confidence means believing in your abilities yet recognizing when things are not working and having the flexibility to make adjustment and adapt to the situations. Whereas cockiness is when the same mistake is repeated over and again because of the inability to admit mistakes. Cleaners are confident. When they mess up, they admit it. If they did it, they own it. They trust their ability to handle any situation. They let go of their fear and insecurities. Instead, they work hard and prepare in advance. They build their reflexes to respond quickly to anything. You don't compete with anyone, you simply attack your opponent. The challenge in life is to use our abilities and compensate for the abilities we don't have. Successful people compensate for what they don't have. Unsuccessful people make excuses, blame everyone else, and never get past those deficiencies. Cleaners are leaders, they focus on people's strengths and weaknesses. Their strategy is to make everyone else get on their level. They are not going down to others. They know that the best way to get people to raise their performance is to put them where they can truly excel. They are not competing with anyone else. They make others compete with themselves. The only way you can light others people on fire is to be lit yourself from the inside. You make decisions, not suggestions. You know the answer while everyone else is still asking questions. All your plans are worthless until you start acting on those. Most people make suggestions and then wait to see what others think, whereas cleaners decide to operate while others sit around trying to figure out what to do. They make a plan that reflects their goals and interests and then execute. Don't try to be good at everything. Don't quit as the things gets tough. Figure out what you do when then do it and do it better than anyone else. People get paid a fortune for being an expert at one thing. The most talented and successful people spend more time working than anyone else. You don't have to love the work, but you are addicted to the result. It's easy to improve when your skills are at the mediocre level. It's tough to improve when you are at the top of your game. You have to work hard and make sacrifices. There is no luck or shortcut when you reduce your competition to whining. What you got lucky, you know you're doing something right. Hard work is not a skill. Anyone can do it, but only a few can complete what they start. Only the genuinely relentless have the determination to keep pushing the target. There is no off season for a winner. Most people are looking for an elevator instead of taking the stairs. People quit workouts and diets because they are too complex. Cleaners don't care about the instant gratification, they invest in the long term payoff. You'd rather be feared than liked. Fear and respect let them know you were there by your actions, not your words or emotions. You don't have to be loud to be the focus of attention. Cleaners intimidate their opponents by not saying a word. They make others fear their next move and make others respect their ability to execute it. Cleaners don't feel the need to fit in. They would rather be feared than liked or respected. They focus on the result, and those results bring them the respect they deserve. You trust very few people, and those you trust better never let you down. You can't make things better until you stop making things worse. Attaining excellence means seeking and accepting the truth and adopting and adapting as necessary. Thus, it would be best to surround yourself with people who want to be successful, follow their dreams, and achieve the best. Those people understand what it takes to be successful. If you surround yourself with people who have lost hope and aren't following their dreams, they will tell you not to follow your dream, as it means making sacrifices. Cleaners surround themselves with those who want you to succeed. who recognize what it takes to be successful. You don't recognize failure. You know there's more than one way to get what you want. Failure is what happens when you decide you have failed. You're still always looking for ways to get where you want to be. Until then, if something doesn't go as planned, learn from it, change direction, and adapt. Not adapting to the situation is a sign of weakness. Recognize when it's time to shift directions and choose a different option. Success isn't about making money, success is doing things no one else can do. Success and failure are mental, 100%. You don't celebrate your achievement because you always want more. The drive to close the gap between near perfect and perfect is the difference between incredible and unstoppable. Cleaners have the relentless pursuit of demanding more from themselves than anyone could ask of them. They are never satisfied and always think of doing more and getting better. This prepares them for any situation, ready to adapt seamlessly. The greatest battles you will ever fight are with yourself, and you must always be your toughest opponent. Always demand more from yourself than others demand of you. Thanks for listening to Relentless book. I myself, City Vargas, signing off. Do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.